Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? It's been a while. During the week, I've been reading The Passage by Justin Cronin. I just finished it during lunchtime today, so I'm still kind of absorbing the story. Yeah, it's crazy. Hopefully I could do a review for that tomorrow, I believe. I have a lot of reviews and books to read this month. It's crazy. But anyways, guys, I'm here to do a new book review, and that is on I Am Not a Serial Killer by Dan Wells. This is the first book in the series. The second book, Mr. Monster, is out right now. So let's get started with what this book is all about. The setting takes place in a very small town where everyone knows everyone, and our main character is John Wayne Cleaver. He is 15 years old. His mother and aunt own a mortuary, and he helps out as a mortician. Little known thing, John is a sociopath. He goes to therapy sessions with Dr. Nevlin, and they talk about his fascination with serial killers. Their family, his mother in particular, is kind of concerned, I would say. One day this town is rocked by a random murder, and when the body comes into the mortuary, John is quite enthralled. As the story continues, this little town starts to get hit with more random killings, and John is quite fascinated by what is happening, and he gets more and more excited. All the while, John is quite afraid that if he pursues who's been killing these people, that his own darker monster will come out. Yes, I've done it, guys. 20 minutes later, I have synopsized the story. Oh my gosh. So let's talk about the characters next. John Wayne Cleaver. This book heavily relies on the character analysis of John's character. I think you're gonna either really like him or not like him. He lacks that empathy with other people, and so he comes off really cold. He doesn't react normally to how other people react. For the most part, I thought John's character, he was a very typical teenage boy with an interest that makes people highly uncomfortable. Reading about John's character and how he thinks was quite interesting, reading from a sociopath point of view. It would be quite jarring sometimes on his way of thinking and his kind of reactions to people. I want to kill him. There were moments in the book where it was quite scary to think how some people like this think, how the wheels turn in some people's minds. Throughout the book, there's a lot of inner conflict with John's character. There's this dark monster inside of him that he doesn't want to let out. And so in pursuing to find out the identity of the serial killer, he is kind of unraveling into the person he doesn't want to become. You know, there were moments where John made some pretty stupid decisions on his own. So he did get on my nerves a little bit, but for the most part, he was quite realistic in how Dan Wells portrayed him. I thought that was really good. Next, let's talk about the plot. In the beginning, I thought it was pretty steady. It was okay. Didn't blow my mind, but up to page 100, 110 or so, it hit you with the big old twist. And not just one, but two. What I like to call the double tap twist. It was pretty amazing. The first twist was pretty good, but the second twist, oh my goodness, guys, it kind of flipped the plot, the entire book, I think, on its side. I was expecting one thing going into this book, and I totally got another thing when this twist was introduced, and it made the story afterwards pretty interesting. Aside from that twist, I thought it was pretty steady going throughout. I thought the flow and pacing was really well done. Overall, the scenes throughout the book, it did have its tense, thrilling moments, and it was really well done. I really enjoyed the therapy sessions between John and Dr. Nevlin. It lends itself to the character development as well, because John is a very self-aware character in the book. He knows what he's doing, he knows what he's becoming, and you don't read too much of that in books. With that being said, guys, I'm going to give I Am Not a Serial Killer by Dan Wells a readable rating, probably on the lower end of the readable rating scale. Apart from that really cool, surprising twist, the actual plot and scenes throughout the book it was a general good plot. Good, Priscilla, that's it, just good. Yeah, it was good. There was some really great tense and suspenseful parts. I really enjoyed those, and I think it's just a really great quick read, and I learned a lot about serial killers and the different kinds of serial killers. That's everything. I will talk to you later. Bye. Yeah.